Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Jason, and it is good to see you. I'm not really seeing you, but it's a nice thing to say. It's good to see you on this Friday, and today I'm going to be introducing a series of videos I'm going to be putting up here called No Gym Needed. And so I wrote a little blog on it. I'll leave the link to that blog on the description in here as well. But yeah, so let's go right at that. So no gym needed. I was watching the movie Dodgeball the other day. I love the concept of the gym of the protagonist in the movie, Average Joe's. Average Joe's was a gym where average folks that were not fitness hobbyists could go and train. On a large scale, though, this presents an issue. Gyms really are a specialty business for those whose hobby it is to sculpt the body or perform exercise as a sport, such as in bodybuilding or CrossFit. However, the gym industry sells gyms as a singular option for being healthy. So if you watch the movie, see the antagonist, Globo Gym, to relate to that concept. Sorry, I accidentally scrolled over the paragraph I was on. A gym as being the only option for the inclusion of physical development or health or performance into one's life and addressing that domain of one's life and health is quite far from the truth. Despite what the fitness industry and advertising has manipulated us into thinking, when training for health, gyms are not necessary and may even be a hindrance. Little history on, just a really basic history on training using movement for health. So number one, all animals train for health. Look at a puppy or a kitten playing. Watch your dog stretch when he gets up from the floor. The animals that we watch just don't call it working out. They call it playing, or it's just something that they do naturally. Mankind is a little bit more sophisticated about it. Quick examples here, the dumbbell and the medicine ball were invented at least 2,000 years ago. Socrates and Hippocrates both promoted the concept of movement and health being the same thing. We didn't have allopathic over here and homeopathic over here or anything like that. The Olympics started in Greece over 3,000 years ago. Barbells didn't really come around until the 1860s. So we don't notice that human health changes right when the barbell hit the scene. So we ask, is that absolutely a necessary thing for human health to have? I personally love barbell training. I think it's great, but I'm just saying it's not, necessary for human health. It's really, in my mind, in this essay, it's more of a hobby. When I look at the gym, I see a lot of equipment. Since my traditional education and professional experiences are in human movement, the equipment I see in a gym gets in the way of movement more than helps the members or participants create it. If you ever played youth sports, compare the youth sport or the games played on the playground with what you do in a gym. And it's kind of shitty. When you put that in your brain, you say, well, what would I rather be doing? Out on the playground, playing sports, having fun, or what do you do in a gym? How fun is it versus, hey, I got to get this done, is what I have to do, that sort of thing. As well, you have crowds at 5 p.m. after work when everybody goes. You have to deal with a parking lot, traffic, and moving around naked people in a locker room. That is not to say gyms are all bad. They offer equipment you would not necessarily have otherwise. They offer classes for social aspects of fitness that may need for a lot of people to get the job done. They offer a space just for training the body, so it's a space separate from a space that is used for other things. That's very important. But especially for the average Jane or Joe, schematically, when dealing with one's life and the schemes and movement and operations in your life, a gym is not needed for health. As a matter of fact, gyms are included within your tax dollars. Basketball courts, sidewalks, parks, schools, if you're allowed access, and hiking trails are usually more accessible to the average citizen. What then are the missing pieces of a gym that we have to go there for? Social. Well, a class can be very beneficial for the social aspects of fitness, but sports and recreation leagues offered by the city are a fantastic way to fill this need. Or one can join a hiking club or walk, run, swim with friends. Biking is also a really great thing. I see these groups going out biking on the weekends. That's awesome. My mom offers a group aerobics class in her community swimming pool for all of her friends that are in her community. Strength training equipment. With strength, most of the time, body weight training will do the trick for health. However, there are some hacks, including education, including instruction, that are needed to overcome the gap for certain movement patterns. This is where a coach and this series of videos I'm putting together comes in. Mostly for equipment-based things where you can order basic equipment, going just past the body weight training, but still not going quite towards utilizing what you would need in a gym. These are more of what I call toys. Toys are great. Toys are awesome for human movement. We don't need big, expensive pieces of equipment necessarily. Cardiovascular, same thing. For cardio, the road is the best place to go for this. For more variety, or the park is great. For more variety, we'll give you some fun ways to do that as well. And so I just want you to look forward to seeing the videos come up that say no gym needed. We already have one put up called suspension training. Tells you a little bit about how to create suspension training at your house, either by buying some suspension training equipment or by making it at a very inexpensive option that we show you what I did. Not necessarily a how to do it for yourself, because honestly, it's just how I did it. So if you want to follow that, then that's great. But I do encourage you to maybe look at other ways as well, because basically I want you to find the way to do it that fits your your place and your setup and your needs the best way to do it. Or hey, give me a call and we can help you get that started. So anyway, look forward to that series. Happy Friday. Good health and good luck working out. I hope to hear from you soon.